dropping in to give you a brief update on everything that is converging in my life at the moment. Hello. Okay. Dalen and I just spent 9 days together, and I'm used to being alone every day for many hours, so that was very difficult. It wasn't very difficult, it was amazing, obviously, but after a stretch of time like that, where I'm constantly with people, I was either working or with Dalen. So I didn't have any time to just do my thing, So now that that is over and I finally have time by myself, I just am flooded with all the things that are going on, and I have to try and find a way to take those things and bring them into where I am, and it's like I'm re-centering or aligning myself to then figure out how to move through all of these things. So it is August 28th. Everything feels up in the air, which it is. There's a reason that's a saying. It's up in the air because it hasn't come down yet. And I have this one area of my life, which is my physical location and where I live and my job, and Merlin is eating my headphones. I have my physical place of residence, which is a big deal in your life. It is where you live your life from physically, plus your job and just everything that surrounds you. My entire external life is about to change again, and I don't have anything to expect. I don't have any answers. I don't have when or where. I don't know. I don't have a job. I know it's happening in the next month, but I don't know anything about it. It is up in the air and I'm waiting for it to come down. So I have this whole area of my life that is very chaotic right now. And then in this life, I am trying to wrap up the life that I've lived here in the last year, and I want to make the most out of the relationships that I've built while I've been in this town for the last year. So that is on my mind. And in regards to myself and my fears that I've been trying to piece together and understand over the last 6 months, I really thought I was going to move to this town and just be this spiritual guru and create all of this stuff, and it's been so much internal. It's I've literally just I'm shred I have tried very hard to get to the bottom of myself. I feel like there's so much shit in the way that I just am done with, and I just want to go down there and do the thing. And I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm right at the core of who I am, and I'm trying to navigate that. One way that I'm overcoming my fear, I have a huge fear, as you know, of being misunderstood and of being I don't want to be seen. Every chance I get when it comes to exposing any part of myself, I just hide. I hide, I don't talk, I avoid sharing and expressing anything from within myself unless it's in front of a camera for some reason. I don't know why, I don't know where it comes from, but it's a fucking real fear of mine, and something that plays into that fear of being seen and exposing myself is my music. I'm so scared to play guitar and sing in front of people. It's absolutely ridiculous how afraid of that I am. And yet I did it when I was in high school, and I did it with Dalen a few months ago, and basically I'm deathly afraid of singing and expressing myself through my voice and my music. And I don't like when people are looking at me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have a gig. I'm doing a fucking gig. There's so much more than just the music that I want to share with people. I want to share my core self, that part of me that I feel I just found. That is the part that I want to bring up and out into this world during this thing that I'm doing. It's not just about playing the songs and hitting the notes and having people clap for me. Like, that's not what I want. What I want is, I want my words to like literally like shoot into their hearts and their souls, and I want to shine a light on them. Like, that is what I want. Like, how crazy is that? That is the scariest part, because I'm like, I don't want to get up there and like be afraid of some fucking stupid thing. I'm at a point now where it's like, if I'm gonna do this, I have to do it from this place. I have no other fucking option. So that is another massive area of my life right now that's happening in the next week. And on top of that, my relationship with Dalen is also at a fucking wild and wacky place. Like, we've been together for a year, and I feel like at my core I am changing, and I feel like our relationship at its core is changing. Like, it's been this thing for so long, and it's about to get fucking real, and I feel like my life is about to get so real. Like, I am changing, and I'm facing my fears, and I have this thing lined up that's going to help me overcome this major fucking block in my life. And then I have the love of my life, and our relationship is literally about to die and be reborn. And then my physical world is doing the exact same thing. It's like everything is coming to a point, and it feels so overwhelming, but it's also so beautiful, and I feel afraid or nervous or but what I truly feel is big. I feel big, and I feel just excited to see what happens. Like, there's so many things changing and growing. Like, everything is growing and shifting and fucking changing like nobody's business. So with that, I will have an update soon on how the gig went, and I will have an update soon on where we're moving and when, and I'll have an update soon on myself's soul and then my partner's soul and how they're doing life together. Like, for some reason that feels like a major thing that is about to happen. I do believe that our relationship is, I'm not going to say the most perfect representation of God on earth, but something like that. Like, it's so deep and complex and beautiful that I can't put it into words, but you have one person and their individual soul and a masculine archetype, and then you have one person, their full, complete, loving, individual, integrated soul in a feminine form, and when they come together, it's like everything is beautiful. And it's not even like one's masculine and one's feminine. Like, there's many masculine and many feminine in each of them, and when they come together, all of the masculine and feminine between the both of them like create a symphony of beauty and trust and love and literally everything good that is on the planet. Like, when you love another person, like, that is God. That is God. Like, I don't know what that means, but it's just true. Like, and I feel like so privileged not only to feel like I am a whole human being living an amazing life, but to have another whole amazing, beautiful human being to live life with is like astronomically insane. So yeah, there's a lot of big things happening. So there's no option but to stay open and just like radically open. Like, I feel like my heart is just like exploding open and like showing everything that it loves and feels and believes in, that it's been holding back. And it's like, heart, love, like, get out. Anyways, we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. I will see what happens as it happens, and it's going to be beautiful.